Yes, Linda, what's from where you sit, and as someone who is in this field, very experienced, you sit on the board of Transparency International, what is it that we are not doing right that we should be doing so that we don't get to keep this bad position as our best for 4 years and more?
So something, I always say that if you're on a program with Martin, if you're not careful after the program, you'll be in trouble. Okay, so the solutions are not different. We can't actually reinvent any wheel to come and address the problem of corruption. They are what we have actually outlined in our statement. And when Martin was talking about the unexplained wealth and all that, you see, we can actually either amend or either pass the new legislation. The value will be the same if enforcement is weak. And if there is no commitment towards enforcement. And let me give you an example. So you have the SP trying the case, the NDA matter, and the person is still at post. So who has the responsibility? So then if we don't see government commitment in helping the institutions mandated by law to do their work, then we are not going anywhere. The swiftness with which the PPA matter was dealt with, some people are still at post. If government goes on to say that the La Bianca case that came up, as a result of that, the benchmark value, whatever, has been addressed, then we can see some efforts towards helping the SP, for instance, in doing their work. But the commitment is very, very low. And when you talk about...
Belinda, sorry, but this matter of the La Bianca investigations leading to reforms in the GRA, that has happened.
Yes,
so now you don't have the benchmark regime anymore, which became a tool for corruption. It doesn't exist anymore. And government is raking in more money than it used to.
So Samson, that one is good. So by the reforms, we are going to get more money. But then if I'm trying somebody else and the person is still at post, who has the power to remove the person from post for the trial to go on? It doesn't speak well. So you're talking about this grandstanding after we have actually mentioned a number of ministries in the COVID-19 report and how their ministries have squandered money, risk allowances and all that, and the persons are still at post. And you have not had any action from government, then you are like, why are we bothering us as far as the fight is concerned? We have actually people, the COVID-19 procurement that we paid monies and never saw the what we wanted, and the still at post. These are the things that we don't understand. I think this week or last week, I had to talk about another president where he was able to take action after the same COVID-19 expenditure report has been conducted. Why don't we have the same story here, especially for a government that promises anti-corruption is the way to go? So for me, we are not showing much commitment. So we are talking about, for instance, in our statement, talk about the public officers, conduct of public officers bill. And we have still not passed that legislation into law. It has gone to parliament and come back from parliament. It's not still with the executive. My brother, that one can deal with asset declaration issues, can deal with conflict of interest issues, and they are the biggest issues we have. We are talking about this unexplained wealth and going before Shraj when you are leaving office. Asset declaration law is weak.
It's Ankuma and Occupy Ghana have been writing almost every week, reminding the president of the need for things like that. An asset declaration regime which is efficient. You don't only declare, but the declaration is verified. The MPs, why can't you pass a small law that it's declare, don't put it in an envelope and put it there, nobody can open it. We want to verify it, and there should be some publication also. Because of that, and then families being brought in, or wives and others being brought in. Because of that, this thing has been sitting in Parliament for upwards of 10 years. Yes, okay, Linda, you finish your point. I'll come to him because Ajman Dia actually took the MPs on as well.
Yes, so then if you talk about, so that aside, talk about still the usage of the Auditor General's powers of disallowance and surcharge. And when you go and make reference to Domlevo, then you say you're an advocate for, I am not. I am saying that somebody has done it before. Why are you not doing it?
The government actually praised him for saving us a lot of money.
Oh, please. It's not too much to ask. Some of you know, when we talk about power corrupts and absolute power corrupts, absolutely. The powers some people have, we need those powers to do the things that we are asking for. We don't have such powers. So if, like, can you imagine if we have it? We would have done it. We are not just speaking. We are actually thinking that corruption is the main cause of our problems, the economic woes that we are currently facing. I don't have any hair to be cut, but those who say are being cut, corruption is a part of it. So we should actually all get interested in how we resolve the issue. And as I said, there is no new solution under the sun. The same thing we are talking about Parliament, after they have actually, the PAC has actually sat in on television. We've seen all these things being discussed. The recommendations are not being implemented. So for me, Parliament cannot just finish and not even refer the matters to the Attorney General for resolution. Please, we need to work as a people, and we have people put in places that they have capacity, resources to do same. We don't have. We can only shout and talk about these things, but then they also have the powers to act. Should act. Okay. Talk about the Auditor General. Okay, I said that's what. And the SP's office. Any day, any time, the act has been designed. They are not being resourced now. They are not being paid now. But we know they have gotten to some sort of agreement with states. So thank you, states, for actually helping them to get to that. We are waiting to see when the monies will start being rolled out. But whatever it is, they need an establishment fund. Nobody should say that SP's office is making too much demands. They are not as old as the Shraj, or we are not making excuses. From the little that they have gotten, they have shown you that they can actually do the work. So give them the establishment fund. A building alone does not fight corruption. Okay. Resources government gives to other organizations. I think Martin said it. We are not seeing the impact. Give the SP the fund to do the work that he needs.
Yes, let me...